Monkey's Emporium, the coolest vintage toy shop in the universe. Monkeys.
30 Monkey's Toy Auction. Shall we do this thing? Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, children, everybody. Good evening, Vic.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing, mate? Good to see you.
I had a bit of sun in the middle of the week, but I know it's been quite gloomy down with it, wasn't it, in South London?
Yeah. It's been raining most of the day. It's brightened up now, which is no good to anyone. Well, I'm sure the people sitting in the pub somewhere, it's nice for them, but for us, we wanted to find treasure. Anyway.
Good. Speaking of nicer climes, maybe exotic, now should we bring the man in? Ladies and gentlemen, I love this guy. All the way from his mother, the one and only Mr. Robert Tats and Toys!
Hello. How you doing, my darlings?
Oh, good.
Lovely.
Good. Sorry?
You got one of them faces when you smile, you can't help smiling. You know what I mean?
From the moment I first saw you, Johnny, I was the same.
Yeah, but between laughing with and laughing at.
No, I said to my wife back in 2020, I said, I love that guy. I said, he has me stitches.
God bless
But yeah. That weren't sarcastic in any way. I meant that. I mean it.
I know. I'd be like,
I kept saying to her, roll until he does another one. I can't wait to see his little beaming face.
Right then, there's loads of people in.
Wicked.
I'm amazed every week we do this auction, right? No disrespect to you, Vic, or you, Rob, who's come on. But I'm amazed every week that people turn up and support. Thank you so much. Here we go. Pete is in the house.
How you doing, Pete? Lovely.
Hello, Pete.
From this afternoon. And there she is.
Sue.
Good evening.
Evening.
Batman Sue.
No, not quite yet.
Is it not?
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. How you doing, mate?
Matthew, you all right, mate?
Travels and more with Jason. Good evening, Jason.
Jason.
Evening, sir.
I love all of you two names. Ben, good evening. Oh, here he is.
The legend, Dan. Troy, how you doing, mate?
Oh, he's got some.
We've got some regulars in as well.
Yeah, I know. It's good. Hi, Rob. Mark is in. Good evening, Mark. We were looking at we were all looking and ogling over Andy's at the Toy Planet UK's Tri-Logo Made in this week. Amazing.
I thought he was going to say Andy's Toys and Models Chuck Norris, but anyway.
Oh, that was.
I was anyway. Adam, how you doing, mate? Dean?
Yeah. There's an effect, there's reverb somewhere, but I like it. It makes me sound. Dom.
You keep saying like that, Johnny. Mate? I might have to sign you up.
Yeah, you know it. I said that before the show. Right then. If you've never tuned in before, I think most of the people in the room, to be honest with you, are good friends of the show and good evening, those things. We are all well. I think everybody knows, but I'll run you through it really quick. So, my beautiful auctioneer is next to the side of me, and she's going to be opening the bids and closing the bids. bid by £1, bid by £10. Just don't bid less than £1 because it makes it really messy. My advice would be we don't hang around. We do an hour show. We're already 5 minutes in. By the time Vic's told us about what's coming up next, it'll be 10 to. So
Wow. Yeah, I mean, what's coming up next, we're going to have to breeze through, but yeah, there's some amusing moments.
Yes. So get your bids in. Once the bids are open, Rob will be able to advise us on what he thinks things are worth as well, so we can make sure that nobody's going over the top with a bid in. And one last person's in. Good evening, Ken, you legend.
Hey, Kenan, how you doing, bro?
Right then. Vic, top of the show.
Right, let's do it. Do you want to put me on big screen?
Yep. I love our art. See our art, Rob? See our
Yeah.
Rob? Genuine. They're about 60 quid there. That's handmade by Mr. Snappies. That's only one of them in the world. He makes them for like all sorts of people, 50 cents and everything. Right, anyway. That was a plug for you.
Right, hello guys. I've got it's mainly Happy Meal, but there's a few Burger King lots in there. All vintage, all 90s, up to about 2002. So I've made sure all these toys are roughly 20 years or beyond. Oh, right. We'll start with this because I love this because I wasn't interested. I was well out of it. But this is from the Tigger movie. I don't know his name. I know that he's a kangaroo. Roo, that's it. Of course it is. Oh.
I'm really good at this game.
Look at that. He jumps.
Love him.
Right, so you're getting a Roo. You're getting a Tigger.
Yeah.
These are from 1998. Right, I ain't going to go through all the ages. We've got a Beanie Baby from McDonald's from, who knows, in the 90s some point.
Lobster. It's a lobster.
It's a lobster. It's Ebra of the Deep, Godzilla fans. Right, we've got a Scooby-Doo here from the Burger King.
Not the clue.
What's nice about that? You can
Shaggy.
He's got a nice plastic head, but he's a plushy body.
I've missed doing a good lot like
Scooby-Doo.
You got a Furby. What I heard, people are putting Chat GPT into these now, but this one you wouldn't be able to because it was only a Happy Meal toy.
Artificial intelligence.
I'll send you a video later. It's scary. Right,
well, Terminators in the future look cute.
Look at that. Look, she's on rollerblades. She's not wearing a helmet. She's saying, I don't need to wear my helmet. I've got beautiful blonde hair and it's the 90s. Yeah.
Is that Barbie?
That was Barbie. And she's articulated.
She-Ra figure. Is that like the same scale as a She-Ra figure?
No. This is about 375. So she'd look good like on the Millennium Falcon or something.
There you go, Anne.
She could have done a pole dancing for Luke and Han Solo.
I mean, she's got more articulation than some of the toys you buy today. Anyway, we're moving on. We've got Snoopy looking very patriotic there. Look at that. And that's a McDonald's, and that one is, I'm not going to go through all the years, but I know this one is, look, can't even find the year on that one. Rubbish. Right, someone tell me what this is and what it's from. I have no idea, but I know it's from Burger King. It's really cool.
I thought they were all McDonald's. I didn't say there's Burger King in as well.
Yeah,
look at that thing.
Bricks and the legs move. Look at that.
It's quite good.
Some of these are great, man. I didn't realise how good some of this stuff was.
The back leg shaker.
He looks angry. I don't know. He's got a big blade and he's got a crow. Look, that moves its wings on his back.
He looks something like Disney or something.
Yeah, I think this is Disney Mulan. I don't know, but I think it's Mulan. Back to a plushie. We've got Rupert.
Rupert the Bear.
That's a McDonald's. It's quite clean. 2001. Scary. 2001. This one is the gargoyles from Hunchback Disney. Yeah. I did get them to move earlier. They move. You just got to be a bit tough with them. They're a bit stiff. Who knows when that come out? Mid-90s, something like that. Oh, we're getting onto an older one here. It's old McDonald.
Cue music.
Ronald McDonald's got time for you.
Mate, he bops up and down as you move the wheels. So, and that is a McDonald's toy. I don't know what it's from. But anyway, moving on. We've got Zorb from
Toy Story.
I think this is...
Is it Zurg? Zurg, isn't it?
Zorb? Yeah, Zurg. Mate, in 2000, I was going... Down.
Yeah, I was slamming it on vinyl. I was giving it some of that. Wicka.
We got from Hercules, Pegasus. I don't remember in the true tale of Hercules Pegasus being in it, but yeah, that's a Pegasus, and that is a McDonald's. So moving on, there's 60 of these guys. 60. This one I really like because it's Gonzo in a cannon.
That is good.
He pops in and out. Like the friction's a little bit dodgy on him, but he does.
Come on.
There's only
Moving
one
on.
Muppet will do something like that, and that's Gonzo.
Yeah.
Moving on. What is this? All dogs go to heaven or something? I don't know. But yeah, McDonald's. And look, his little sunglasses moved.
Terminator dog.
Moving. The Hunchback himself. Look at that.
That's Hunchback. I
Look
tell
at
you
that.
what, Rob, I say this all the time on this show. Vectis Auctions must be cracking themselves when they watch this. Must be worried they're going to go to business.
Yeah, they better watch out.
We got Sylvester. Look at that. It spins around. That's from the original Space Jam. I don't know. This is a woman with her Rapunzel. Is it Rapunzel? No, not Rapunzel.
Yes.
Who's the one that,
She gets her finger pricked. It's Sleeping Beauty, is it?
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Sleeping Beauty. One of the princesses.
Yeah.
That was for Disneyland Paris, I think, for its 10 years anniversary or something. There's a few of them. They click together. They got little stamps on the bottom.
I've got tears in my eyes already laughing.
This one I love. Look at this.
What?
You hear that? Brilliant. Look, it's got a little ching inside, little chime. Yeah, we know that's from Mulan anyway. That's Eddie Murphy. Going back, we've got Tarzan and a gorilla.
Now, is that one toy? Would that have come together?
No, yeah, that comes together and he climbs up. Like there's a little winder on it.
There's a lot of plastic on that.
There is.
Oh, look, that is quite good. I give you a.
I'm impressed with some of these, considering they were freebies or like, you paid a little extra or whatever. Mulan Pulse.
What's that one?
Yeah, there you go. There's a winder on that one as well.
You could put the Barbie on that.
You can put Mulan on it because I've got a Mulan in here somewhere.
He's on all this tonight. He knows all of them. He knows all
Aladdin and Jasmine, 1999. That clips on with your Sleeping Beauty stamp. Look at that. Rubber stamp on the bottom. Another Snoopy. I'm not sure what Snoopy that is. At first I was like, is he wearing a yarmulke? But no, he's not.
That's what I thought. Is he Jewish?
But yeah, Snoopy. We've got Backstreet Kids. Can't remember this.
I'm going to say this. Every time I put these on a website, they sell straight away. I get £3 to £4 from them. They go to
Look at this one. That tongue comes out. Look at that.
Exclusives. I love those. They are great.
Moving on, we've got with Looney Tunes 2000 celebration of Millennium, and it's a Daffy Duck that pops up and down. Look at that.
I love Daffy.
I love a Daffy, innit? You gotta love a Daffy.
Oh,
one of my favourites.
Ice Cream Sundae, 1996, and then got all that movement inside. You wind it by pushing it down. Anyway, we'll move on because I've got there's a full set of them in here. This is nice. Burger King, Tiny Toons.
Oh, Tiny Toons, yeah.
Yeah, Tiny Toons. It's friction, it moves. I should have really brought a board so I could show you how these things work. But yeah, it does work. It's a nice one, that one. You don't, I think actually talking about it, that one, this bod's up there, got it for £4 and £10 up on the Crazy Bay.
Yeah,
but
you can imagine that as collectible one.
This one is Ronnie McDonald skiing. I think this is an 80. Oh no, this is 94. But yeah, he pops about. It does work. I'm just rubbish at showing you.
I'm gonna put them all up with you a minute. Hang on, so everybody can see. Because
this one is some sort of cat. I don't know. There's no battery. It's not running, but it's from 19. Oh no, it's from 2000. It's McDonald's. And I was going to try and put a battery in it.
They're going to put AI in that. They're going to put AI in it. I'm just saying.
It's already been done. Right. We all know who this is.
I love it.
Look at that. Eating his banana. Moving on. We've got another one of these, like the Sunday. This one is the Prize.
Collectibles.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah. Look at that. This one is a little bit rude.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even sure what it's from.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a Hercules one.
It gets longer and then goes back in. Now I know there might be. Look at that.
This has nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with me.
Right. From Beauty and the Beast, this did light up. Now I
That's
can't promise
nice.
it will, but it's not. I can't. I did get a slight flickering, but it
Nick,
is
we're
like
on a
20 odd
tenner.
years old.
Nick, we're on a tenner. I'm going to give you a tenner for 3 so far.
Right. What else we got here? We've got. Oh, look at that. Ronnie McDonald in his car.
How many of this? There's like 60 of them, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's 89, and he moves about as you roll it, like his head. Another Burger King, a nice collectible one as well. Rugrats.
I'm just going to put the light on. 1 sec.
Yeah, man. Put the light on.
That one works. See the legs? We've got another stamp. That one's Mickey. I know that is quite boring. This one's cool. This one, little chicks that are going to get turned into chicken nuggets. They bop about. So that's quite cool. Oh, we got another Backstreet Kids one.
Vic, we can't do this again.
Hey, what are you talking about? Look at my eyes.
Vic, we can't do this again. I'm angry. I'm starving. Honest to God, I need to.
Another another.
You're making me fancy a Big Mac.
Yeah.
This one is Burger King again. The Tiny Toons. It does work. Look, there's the friction. I just can't show you on my hand. Another Burger King one, Yogi Bear.
Oh, wicked, see.
And he's getting pushed along by Boo Boo.
The Disney stuff I'm not keen on, but the other Hanna-Barbera.
Look at him eating it. That's Parker. Look.
That is good. Yeah, that is good. I like that.
Look like something else from this angle.
I don't know what. Hunchback of Notre Dame bird. I don't know her name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Young lady.
That's a solid PVC figure. Just like they wouldn't do that now. That'd be an £8 figure in a shop. Aristocats. I know this one, and she, as you can see, her paws move and her head moves. But right, moving on. We've got Grimace. And he does a little hula dance.
15 quid.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Another good one, Burger King Animaniacs. And that one, look, can't really see the leg.
The Animaniacs.
He's all upside down on his bike or his trike. Bye.
Good evening, Tom. You're just in time for the entire catalogue of the McDonald's 1989-1996 range.
So, well,
it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
The Hamburglar dressed as a cowboy.
They're classy. They are. I like their ones. They are good there, and they're the classic ones. Like
we got while we're on the cowboy theme, we got Grimace on a horse.
Yeah. Love it.
It's not working on my hand, but basically his legs are supposed to go. But yeah, we get the idea. We've got another Snoopy who's playing tennis. But he's wearing a t-shirt. Oh no, it's not tennis. It's not tennis. Look, he's got a shuttlecock. Badminton. But anyway, yeah, he's got a t-shirt that says Singapore. I don't know why. Oh no, Indonesia. Sorry, even got that wrong. This one's cool. This one goes for a few bob. Dr. Robotnik. That's a Burger King toy for Yeah. This one is Dr. Eggman or Robotnik. He was Robotnik to me back in the day.
Yeah.
And I think 98 Sega Burger King, but it's like a PVC. It don't do anything. It's just a little cool figure. Moving on, what we got here? Oh, we got another one of these. You know, like the sundae and the fries. Do you remember when McDonald's cups looked like that?
Yeah, the old style, 80s, 90s.
And that one is the Hamburglar, and he has a little dance. So, what else we got? We've got Mulan. There you go. I said it goes with the horse. Again, soft goods, articulated knees, movable arms. for a McDonald's toy. You don't even get bloody 375
Star Wars figures like
that.
We think the same there, Vic.
Yeah, I know.
Are
It's
you
crazy.
suggesting that Hasbro should take a note from 90s McDonald's toys?
From a food
Yeah,
restaurant,
maybe.
yeah.
This one's from Beauty and the Beast. It's the clock. He moves from side to side. I really need to put him on a deck because he's got wheels under him, but you can see the little chime inside's moving. What we got
How
left?
many more you got, Vic?
We only got a few left. We got a flipping Donald Duck. I can't show you because I ain't got a flat surface, but you flip it down and it flips up. We got a flipping Minnie Mouse that does the same, or she's just bowing. I don't know. We've only got 3 left. One of them Scooby Doo. Again, that's from a Burger King. He moves in and out of the house, the dog house. We got this one is a car that looks like McDonald's fries and it works on friction. It's got the little chick lady in it.
Yeah.
Last but not least, it's one of those again, like the Sunday cup. This is a burger.
No, do you know what? Do you know what? Not even the burgers come nice and sorted out like that. They come all over the place, don't they?
Yeah. So
I'm so hungry
that
now.
is 60.
I fancy a Big Mac.
That is 60. Happy Meal kids club toys. So, anyone got any questions? Is anyone bidding?
Yeah, can I have a look at number?
There's people bidding. You don't have to worry. That was the back catalogue. That was fairly extensive. That I'll give you that. I think that's a great lot. I've just turned to Sammy and gone. Even at 25p each, there's still 50 quid there. But I think some of them are worth as much as 8 quid each. People are so dismissive of McDonald's. What do you think, Rob?
You don't see them very often. I mean, sometimes you might find a few at a jumble or a boot fair or something like that. But to get a big lot like that, they've got to be at least, I'd say at least 50, about a pound each, at least.
Got to be a
you know.
Yeah.
I personally think no matter who wins, who wins it, this is an investment for the future because of all the eco-maniacs out there, they're never going to make McDonald's toys like this again.
No,
like,
I agree with
even
that.
Hasbro and Mattel are not making toys up to this standard sometimes. Sometimes they're like, I'm not saying they aren't, they are, but I'm saying some of them are below this. Oh, if you know what I mean.
Well, some of them have got bloody articulated legs. Some of the ones, you know.
Articulated knees, brilliant. So you can sit them in vehicles. So, but yeah, most of them, the mechanisms work. I'd say 98% of them. Some of them you might need to give them a little push just because of the age and kids overwind stuff. But I mean, look at that.
I think I think the auctioneer is drawing things to the clause, so get all your bids in. Don't forget tonight, Vic. First of all, very well done on doing all that. That was a lot there. Well done.
Good on, mate.
60 items in 10 minutes. That's not bad, actually more like 15, but it's fine. Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we have got some amazing Transformers. I'm very excited about the Transformers. I know Vic is very excited about the Game Boy.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good lot. Oh, I just found something else that Snoopy's little bag there, which pops out and Woodstock's in it.
Oh, I love Woodstock.
Sorry, I've done it the wrong way. So yeah, he folds up back into the bag.
Auctioneer likes that one. Auctioneer likes that one. Just saying, auctioneer likes that one. I'm going to ask, right, Rob, does your partner collect? We like talking about this type of thing.
She does. She likes the old vintage Smurfs, and she likes My Little Pony and Care Bears. But she goes through phases of loving them and then going off them and then going back into them. But her passion, I think, is Smurfs because she always talks about getting them. So whenever we find them at Booties or wherever, I always pick them up for her. I mean, over the years we found loads and loads. You know. So
this was the wrong auction to get you on then, really? Because we've got a Smurf lot coming up and you can't bid on it.
Well, she can. I'll just have to call her. She can bid from downstairs.
Good evening, my lovely. I hope you're having a lovely weekend.
There's actually a little extra for the Smurfs, but we'll talk about that when I get there. I'm more excited about the Transformers lot coming up. That looked amazing.
Okay,
And
so
the Action Man.
all closed. Are you ready?
Well, I'm ready.
Rick,
Steady.
Rick, it's a bargain, but it's gone to one of my favourites. So, 60 quid.
Beautiful.
Lovely
I'll get
much.
that to you soon.
Love it.
I'm going to see if I can find a couple of extras I'll chuck in as well, Angel. Beautiful.
Them, they support all the time.
Yeah, Vectis don't do that, do they? Chuck in extras.
No, Vectis don't.
They don't. Vectis also don't tell you how beautiful you are. Right, what's next? Right, I've only got, I'll be honest with you, I got this action lot, right? I don't know what it's worth. That's why I brought them a show. I could have a little look online, and I was like, I'm just going to bring on the auction. You know, when you get something in and you go, I should check online. I know we should be 40 quid, but I'll double check. And then you go, no, I'm going to just put in the auction. But we have also got a Smurf lot, and we have got a Game Boy lot.
Retro gaming, yeah, with a Game Boy lot.
So should we do Action Man?
Yeah.
Action Man, Transformers and retro gaming, then back into you with the Smurfs, and then back into the Game Boy. Like I mix it, so love it.
Sounds good. Mix it up.
Right. This one is called Colin. Vic told me. Colin.
Really?
Hang on a minute. So I got this. Vic told me exactly what to say. Vic told me, he said, hang on a minute, let me get myself on big screen. Ian, here's answer. Vic told me this is a 19. That's it. Nice one.
The articulation's fantastic. It's my favourite.
Vic told me this was a 1993 Teletubby. Now, it does the Teletubby voices. Sounds like Teletubby. So, right, let's get serious then. Right, so it's Action Man. It's a talking one.
Talking Commander, yeah.
It's a talking commander, quite right. He's all right. Now, I know what everybody's going to ask, so I'm going to do it really quick. And to be honest with you, we all know this isn't the start of the show, really. Right, really quick. There's no cracks on any of the joints, I don't think. Everything looks nice on them. There's no, like, Vic would say the fingers are not chewed or, like...
There's no perishing. There's no cracks. He's really clean. They were the best figures they ever made, mate. I mean, I know I'm biased and I grew up with them, but I've got all Action Men from all eras. And the last Action Men they made, which this is a part of the end of the Palitoy range, the Blue Pants, are just amazing. Like, because they just do everything, and they lasted. All right, I know inside the rubber perished, but what I mean is they held the weapons. You had the moving eyes. You got the hair, and obviously that's a talking commander, which was, apart from a space talking commander, that's probably the best figure.
It's got a jumper.
He's ready. He's got a jumper.
It's got some pants.
He's got poppers on both sides.
He got popper there. That's good. And
Yeah, good.
Popper, no popper there, just a pocket.
Mm.
So I don't know if that's some kind
I
of...
just read on his fly. Is it one piece? You know, can you still
Oh,
do it
yeah.
up?
All there. It
Yeah,
does
yeah.
have lovely.
Are they
that's
3/4 length?
I can dress him.
No.
Now, this is my favourite bit because Vic was like, do you realise what that is? And I was like, no. Ta-da!
That is the star.
Yeah.
That is the star. That's a lovely piece.
Well, Vic, do you want to tell him about it? Because you had to tell me.
Right.
I picked it up in a mixed lot, right? And I'd be honest with you, we get a lot through in my house, I'm telling you. And sometimes I miss stuff. And if it wasn't for Vic, I would have missed this.
Right, if anyone knows of a spy called James Bond, that is his iconic piece, which is a War for PPK. But they made it for Action Man, and it only come with, I think, 2 sets. It's a really rare gun in the Action Man line. It's not. I mean, that gun on its own, on the line, could go up to 30 quid.
Yeah,
bloody hell.
So
What is it, half inch?
no,
it's tiny. It's tiny. It's one that you'd lose. I mean, we're not talking Star Wars black on black blasters, but it is, you know, if someone who needs it to complete their uniform, they want it.
That's the one, yeah.
He just stands
only-
like what you do.
Yeah, it will stand on its own. They're brilliant. I mean, I know there's a lot of people in my circle of toy people that are not into Action Man, but the actual quality of the toy is awesome. Like that, and you can do so much with them.
There's a
They
bit
go
like
into all sorts of different positions.
they do go into all sorts of different positions, which I was coming to. But this one's got a little bit of plastic. The only thing, there's no marks on him. Not even his eyebrows are rubbed. His scar is really good, but there's on the back
Eagle
of it.
eyes work.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Yeah, classic.
and then that just needs slowing down.
Yeah, that takes skill. I've taken one of them apart to try and fix it because obviously, you know, I like to fix the heads and arms and stuff on them, but yeah, they're very difficult to deal with. It's like a little record player inside.
Yeah, like the R2D.
They're on a disc. They're on like a tiny little vinyl, and the pin goes over it, and that's how they talk.
Bloody hell.
Hello, Susan. How's it going? Want to come
My
to
name's Colin.
I do not clothes on, but I have got pink pants, blue pants.
Blue pants.
So you go. Oh, heck. Hang on, I'm not myself. There you go. So there you go. I'm not going to hang around this long because. Oh,
Well,
hang on.
If you want an independent valuation, plus with the piss, oh yeah, we've still got the dinghy and
There's a dinghy, which.
US Navy. It's actually a GI Joe dinghy, but we won't worry. It's the same toy line.
It'll stay up. And then
The only one I didn't.
I couldn't decide which boot to put with it. So I put that one and I put that one to one side. But I think they are something else.
They are something else. They're bootlegs. Still all right. They're original.
Original boots.
So
Here you go. I'll get a picture up. And you are a bootleg boot. Yeah.
a bootleg boot. Yeah.
Hang on. Preset.
Made in Hong Kong.
Right. We're not hanging around for this because there is some amazing stuff coming up. Tonight I haven't brought the brilliant stuff on, but this is good. It's old. It's fine. There you go. Done. All that. The gun is the start of the show. You'll make 30 quid off the gun. Just buy the lot. Keep the Action Man because he's a good one. And then just sell the gun and you pay for it. You know what I mean?
I want a bid on this one. This ain't fair.
What I like about these old ones is they don't make blow up boats like that anymore and things like they're all solid, aren't they?
Yeah. No, they did do it for Action Man and GI Joe that dinghy, but that one I know's from the GI Joe line just because it's US Navy.
Yeah, that's how well they stand. Look at that. You can't do our many figures.
No, you can't, mate. If it's a tight string on inside, like you know, all the joints are still tight. They're amazing. They really are a great toy. I know they're a bit old now, and people don't. It's not masked.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can't stand that toy line.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Rob, we have to clarify this. Rob, not Jim Carrey, the proper stuff. Back in 1986. That's right, no?
85.
85. And that 85, the mask, M-A-S-K, mask in the grave. Rob is your man. Follow him. How many Boulder Hills have you got?
Too many.
Four boxed and 8 loose, all complete.
Where'd you keep them? It's a commitment, innit? I'll be honest with you. It's a hell of a commitment, innit? I struggle with that life, I'll be honest with you.
Got a container that I rent and I've got half a garage. I can't fit another baked bean in the container. And I'm still buying.
Go back to the Action Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would your value be on something like this, Kebab, or would you just ask me as well?
I mean, I always come to you when it comes to Action Man, don't I? I mean, like before. But if I was to value it based on my toy experience with other lines and stuff like that, I'd at least say I would be surprised at the gun straight away, but I'd say at least 25, 30 quid plus.
Yeah, man.
At least.
You bought the gun. So
Yeah.
I think he didn't know, but the gun is something unless you've done
but
that.
it's for an action man person that needs, you know.
Yeah, what I do is
that's all.
with things like that, you take into consideration the fact that a gun is an easily lost piece. So yeah, like I said, 25, 30 quid plus. So you look at it. Say I bought a mask item that I didn't know nothing about. It's the little pieces, and everyone knows that the little pieces are the pieces that are hard to get. So yeah, I'd go based on the basics of the gun, 25, 30 plus.
Well, I think the cheapest you'd be able to buy a naked talking commander on the Evil of Bays would be about £40, and that'd be the cheapest.
Is that just
for the
the figure? Yeah, right.
Just the
Okay.
figure naked, because it's a talking commander.
Hmm.
So someone's probably getting a bargain. It's going to upset me because I'd want to get a bargain. That's a pucker piece.
So you're looking about 70 quid just for the figure and the gun, at least.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
I mean, that was, if I was to sell this lot to an action man guy, that's what I'd say 60, 70 quid to him if I was nice. 70, 80 quid if it was an unknown.
I will say Action Man and Star Wars are so appealing because their market value is so consistent and like was set out so long ago that it'll just grow. Whereas maybe with the mask stuff, 1 week something's worth 80 quid, the next week it's worth 40 quid. The following week, somebody's just bought it for 120 quid. But that Star Wars and that Action Man stuff, you know, if you buy it, it's always consistent. Do you know what I mean?
It'll always hold its value.
Yeah, man.
To a good degree, you know.
Yeah, the only time I really see Action Man dip is when they brought out the 40th anniversary, and that was over 10 years ago, 12 years ago now, and it dipped for a bit. But then people, when they were bought out and gone, because they were all limited, it just went back up to where it was. Do you know what I mean? Because and they just sort of level out. Like, because a basic Action Man blue pant naked, you're talking 25, 30 quid.
It's close.
Close.
We're in.
Anyway, I won't bore you with Action Man.
40
Dean,
quid.
you got a bargain, mate. Love it. Love it. Love that ball for PPK.
I loved Rob. You can come on anytime you want. Vic knows this. I love this show because we are not stupid. We put on stuff that we can afford to risk with, but it means people get good
bargain plus.
I get a laugh.
No, definitely. Yeah.
It's a laugh. What else? Like, how often do we see each other and then you get together and do this for an hour?
I'm still waiting to meet you face to face, mate. You know, it's been.
I want to come to your house at some point because I'd like a cup of tea.
Oh, I do make a mean cup of tea.
I'm out at the moment as well. Right. So who wants to go next? Vic,
me? Or do you want to do? We'll do Rob.
I thought we were going to do the Transformers, weren't we?
Yeah, let's just do our one.
I'll try and fly through it. So I just dug out a few bits out of my massive hoard of Transformers. So we've got a special teams cassette.
Put it on big screen and
it's all in there. Yeah, it's all in there. It's been stored for years. So, and there's a couple of others that go with the books. That one's a little bit faint. But that
Bird books.
Yeah, Autobots Fight Back and Decepticon Hideout. The other one is Special Teams, which you don't see a lot of. I'll just double check, so I haven't checked for you. Yes, the correct cassette. But what I like is the artwork on the inside of it.
That
love it. That's why.
At the beginning of Mask as well. Is that what you like? Yeah.
Similar, yeah. When it starts with Boulder Hill, and then it's.
Oh, it's all starting to make sense now.
Don't start me off on that because I'll start singing Masked Crusaders. So we got a leader one, but this is the only one that is missing some pieces. He's generally quite good, but he's just missing these back fins, I believe. But his wings hold up; they're not loose; they're quite stiff. He's nice, Other than, I mean, if you can repair, which I've done before, you buy a battered one, you put the back pieces on, and he's good as.
I'm losing us a minute, Pat, because I want to put his.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
Because this is a blinking good lot. Yes.
That's what.
I'm going to try and do a Vic and go through it really quick. I've got a Scourge. He's slightly green at the back. But he's got his accessories. He's got his little turret thing that goes on there, and he's got his handgun, all original, not a reproduction or anything. I don't touch all that stuff. but he's in nice shape. Other than the off colour at the back, but these are the right colour, and his sticker version, which is the second range because the first ones were printed, I believe.
Oh, look, he's dropping all the knowledge today. Look.
Yeah. You'll love this one as well. One of 9 that I've got, Hot Rod.
Nice.
And this is the Target Master one because he's got the fatter holes in his hand, or the bigger holes in his hands.
Nice.
I've got a Target Master Hot Rod, but so he should look like that with the gun. That's his target, because the holes were made bigger for the target, and so forth. But yeah, so you got a Target Master Hot Rod, pretty good condition. The feet are nice and stiff. Usually they're really loose, etc. But you got Hot Rod. You'll like this one, Vic. I did think of you when I put this on, and I thought, damn, he likes these. It does work, not massively, but enough comes out with the old flames of the old Firecon.
Yeah, the friction.
Yeah, it does work. I tried it, and even Heidi went, "Oh, he got flames coming out of his mouth." Like that.
What is that? Actually said it. Ooh.
Well, I was trying to imitate her, but we got a 90s. I think these were pocket transformers. They came in a little tin, etc. And yeah, I think that one's Prowl, I'd imagine, but got a Thrust. Thruster's got all 4 of his wings. He's got his 2 rear ones and his 2 main ones. I'll put them in quick and then have a look. His nose is really good.
I do like a bit of thrust.
Yeah. I just recently bought a job lot of Transformers with an absolutely immaculate thrust in, with Wheeljack, Blue Streak, Jazz, and all that. And the thrust was amazing. I was like, that's going in my collection. So there we go.
Nice.
He's all right. He's got a little bit of sticker wear there, but other than that, the Decepticon stickers have been put on good. Yes, they curve over, but they didn't make them bits long enough for the stickers to stretch out. But obviously, you know, and his feet ain't really loose either. Usually they drop down or they're loose, but the head very slow. So there's still a bit of stiffness in that, but usually some of these drop down and
they're like floppy.
Yeah, that's it. And the window canopy stays up as well. So that's a good thrust.
Cool jet.
There's a couple of mixtures in here. I mean, I just threw a load together, but I've got mountains. If I ever come on again, I'll put another big lot on, or probably bigger. I've got boxes full of these bloody things. So we've got a die cast, I think it's titanium, is it? Soundwave. So you've got Soundwave. And his little chest opens. And I've got his 2 little guns that fit into his back. They slot into his back, hold in there. And I've even got the cassette, which you'll see in the picture. That's the cassette. Turns into little laser beak or buzzer or one of the 2. I can't quite tell because it's black and red. I'd say laser beak because laser beak was black and red. I'll quickly put so you got his back there, and that one goes. Oh,
this looks sick.
That one there and that one there. So they fit into his back. So when he transforms,
they're like batteries.
Yeah, and then obviously with the tape thing, you open that.
Do they stick on his shoulder like the cannons? Like
the original?
Yeah, he's got 2 holes. Well, no, sorry, he's got 1 hole there on his shoulder.
Right.
And I believe, you know, I've put the cassette in.
Nice.
Shut that up. I'll take one of them out. Let's have a look. Let's have a Luke Skywalker. So I'll say that to some people when they go, "What?" I go, "Oh, don't worry, mate." They don't get it. I just, you know, Luke.
I've got you on my big screen because I'm obviously seeing you on my phone, and I can see your T800 skull in the back there. That's amazing.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Sorry,
I've got that one, and I've got another one. See that? Oh, that's the arm. That one. I don't know if you can see that.
Is that the Coke bot you've got there next to the Thundercats?
That's what. Sorry.
Sorry, I know the Coke bot. Is that the Coca-Cola bot?
Yeah, that's the one I got off Dan. I was after one for ages.
I had one years ago with the mailer and the little bit of paper you got with it. I'm so gutted I sold it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I made money on it back in the day, but it's one that I want to buy again for myself.
Well, we'll be putting it up for sale soon, Vic, and I'll give you first shout, or I'll see you at a toy show, do a trade. I don't want to look
we'll
for
have
it.
a chat.
I got it off Dan. It's a bit yellow, unfortunately. It's not as white as I'd like it to be. So
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
I'm going back to my Greenwich days, so it's probably
Yeah.
about 5-6 years ago I had it, but it was nice, and it came. Obviously, it was a mail away thing, weren't it? It came with a little like certificate thing to say what you got, and yeah. So anyway, get back to Soundwave.
Yeah.
I'm going
Oh, I
off
finished with
subject.
Soundwave. So his shoulder cannon does fit into his shoulder,
Oh,
which
wicked!
I've put on there. So it does it. And there's a little lever on it. I'm not quite, or one of them. Or one of them's got a little lever. It pushes something out. Oh yeah, look. So boop,
Oh, nice.
Oh, wicked!
to make it more like a gun. So
Yeah,
that
make
goes.
it more like it was on the
I
show.
love it.
Yeah. So yeah, you got Soundwave. I've got a nice Blitzwing here. I've got quite a few of these in my collection, so I thought I'd let one go because I quite like Blitzwing because of the colours. The only thing with it is when you fold them bits down, these wingtips are present, which aren't usually present. You know, the little.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But
The
one of
little
them's slightly bent there, but it's still there. Otherwise, I mean, his metal pieces when he stands up in robot mode slightly droops forward, so he slightly leans over when he's in robot mode. But other than that, he's great. He's his rub sign. He's got his original manual in good shape as well.
Rob,
Yeah.
Rob.
It's
You got a message. Right, is the scroll right? Where is he? Was complete, yeah.
Is Scourge complete? That's what he was asking.
Scourge is complete. I believe the Soundwave's complete.
Yeah.
Blitzwing is just missing the missiles.
Got ya.
The little he's got his two weapons, his sword and his gun, but he's just missing the missiles. I think you got 3 with Blitzwing. Let's have a look at the manual. Yeah, you get on the original one you get 3 missiles, but they're not. I haven't got them, so. But he's got obviously his other pieces. Other than that, everyone knows that they don't come with accessories, so he's complete. Thrust is obviously missing quite a few pieces, but you can pick them up in rummage tubs at toy fairs and things like that. So you are missing the landing wheel, the 2 missile launchers, and the 4 missiles and the fists. So you should be able to pick them up at a toy show or something like that. And hot rods, unfortunately, just missing the target. So, but like I say, I mean, because we only spoke, what was it, Wednesday, Vic? Or Thursday?
Yeah, lastminute.com.
Yeah,
it's
so
we had a cancellation. If everyone who was watching last week, we were supposed to have lovely people from Leicester Vintage Toys, but unfortunately they've had to go to somewhere else tonight.
Yeah,
so we're going to get them on another night.
They're sponsoring. Their team has got, because they do sponsorship with the Leicester basketball team, and I think they've gone to the next round without saying, so they've had to go to Leicester Sport. We love you.
So Rob was our standing, guys. So be patient with him.
You have to put up with me. You have to put up with me.
Poster art. What's in that poster art thing? Show me that.
Oh yeah. So that I did send pictures over.
Talking about Leicester Vintage Toys, Joe knocks these out 15 to 20 quid all day long. All day long.
Is that unused though? Is that unused?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the tube is beautiful for its age. You know, there's no creases on it. There's no squashed areas. So that is a nice piece on its own. It's even got the top, and the bottom. The only issue is you can. When I looked at these, you probably can go over them with a colour pen. Yeah. And tidy them up, because some of them have been drawn. That one's pretty good, apart from Smokescreen's gun. I don't know if you can see that. It's slightly drawn on the end of the gun.
Don't worry.
Okay. So that, but you got to remember these were for kids, and kids did muck about with them.
The outside bit's nice.
This one, like I say, you can probably go over that. I don't know. You can probably go over that again and probably colour over the existing attempt,
for me, it's all about that tube. I gotta be honest with you. That tube stood on the shelf, looks They look great. I love
I've got
them.
I don't want to piss people off. Excuse my language. But I've got that one. I'll show you two more that I've got as well, which I will be selling at some point. And then you've got Jazz. This is the one I thought you could go over again because they haven't really gone outside the lines too much on this. And I thought, you know what? I know Jazz is white, but if you gave him a bit of a cream colour or something, or done something, you could probably get away with going over it. I don't know, but
I'm surprised you haven't recreated it because anyone who doesn't know Rob in real life, he's a bit of an artist as well as a toy
yeah.
aficionado.
You said you was a bit of that.
Yeah. You draw really well, man.
Yeah, I do sketches, collages, and all that of all types of cartoon characters. Been doing it all my life. Yeah.
I'll get you to come round to our house.
Yeah. Well, I was going to set up a business years ago, going around people's bedrooms and drawing on the walls for their children. Doing the paintings and things like that.
The auctioneer says she's in. So if we could have a giant ET in the toilet to start off.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah. Like I say, I was gonna do the older artwork stuff a few years ago and go around painting whatever they wanted in the bedroom, text it on the wall somehow, and then fill it, colour it, whatever. But that's the tube, and obviously I've just shown you the. But it's straight.
I'm gonna pick it up because we got it. We have, God bless.
Got the original sticker on it.
How
One pound. WH Smith, £1.35.
Bargain.
Yeah, one second.
Get your last little bids in. We've also got a game lot, a Game Boy, and Pokemon lot.
No, the Game Boy and Pokemon's the same. And we've got a Smurf lot as well.
And then a Smurf lot next up. Sammy's quite excited about the Smurf lot. She likes them bags. Quite a lot.
Look. Check these two out quickly.
Let's get them over here.
Got a Ghostbusters one.
Ah, yes.
Oh, nice.
That's
this isn't for sale, guys.
Not yet. This is my favourite one. This one is mint.
Thundercats.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that one.
That's wicked.
If anyone remembers that massive haul I got last summer in I called it the Potter's Bar haul. This is where I got them from. I love it. Look at that.
I've got an Action Force one somewhere, and I've got a Star Wars one from the 90s when they done the special editions. But yeah, the Action Force one's really cool. Well, it's the G.I. Joe Action Force, do you know what I mean? Action Force is the name, G.I. Joe characters.
You just don't see them sort of things anymore, do you? It's all about the toys, really. You don't see the merch
I
a lot.
I like all that.
I do. I love the cassettes you've got there as well, Rob, because I'm always finding the books, but I never find the cassette. And
I've got man into the books.
One of my other businesses is selling media other than doing the toys. I sell a lot of media. And
I
go through a lot of cassettes. I haven't come across any. Oh, wow.
Up tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give up for sale.
Well done, Sue. Beautiful.
Well done. Thank you.
Worth that's a cracking set.
That is a cracking lot, though.
Nice one. Thank you. Well done.
Special one, that one. Okay, Vic, are you ready? Let's have some.
I'm ready. Steady. Let's do it.
We have 8 minutes to do 2 lots.
Well, we're going to run over again a bit, I think.
I love this. Every time I watch this, every week when I watch this without fail, I go, they're going to go over. We're going to go over.
We've been nailed by now. We do it every.
Right. I'm going to start. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to start. We've got a big Smurfs lot coming up. I'm going to start with the best and the worst of it. What I mean is, I love this figure. I think it's awesome. Never seen one like that before. But unfortunately, he's got issues. He's broken there. He looks like someone's used him as an ashtray there. He is vintage.
Was it not like a cap? Is it where the handles come off or something? Or like a, I don't know.
No. But it's done by Payo. You know, PE like. Yeah. So it's cool.
And how big is that? It's about 6 inches.
5-6 inches. So yeah, not bad. Rob needs this because his missus loves a bit of Smurfs.
She ain't here at the moment. She's gone downstairs. I don't really want to shout because I don't want to deafen everyone.
We've got the Smurf over toilet with Brainy Smurf there. Blue Style, it's called. Now, I know it's not toys. This is made in the USA for the US market. Wasn't available over here. I don't know what it smells like, guys. I'm sure it's gorgeous. Anyway, we're moving on. I'll tell you what, I'll go through these bags quickly. I've got a lovely set of vintage Smurf tote bags.
Yes.
All original.
Yes.
I mean, he's excited. That has got Smurf on it as a cheerleader.
As your bag for life ready to go, put your goods in here. But they are wicked, they are.
I'm not sure what Smurf that is, because Clever Smurf had glasses, didn't he? But yeah, he's obviously doing a bit of a shopping list there, or poetry. I'm not sure which. But yeah, all original, unused. They're only got the Smurfs on one side, but I know these go for about 15 quid each usually. I don't expect that, guys, I know. But I know the going rate's 15, 20 quid on the other markets. Right, we've got a third one, because I had 3 different designs. I managed to get a few of these, and I thought, oh, I'll put one of each design and different colours. And that is Clever Smurf there. But they're all unused, all vintage. Right, we'll move on to the minifigures. Now, there is a few Mickey D ones in here that I threw in because, well, it was, I had a load of the German ones. I'll try and get them out, but they're all mixed up. So I'll let you know as I go through. We'll start off with the big bad guy himself, Gargamel.
I love him. And the cat.
Yeah, no, the cat ain't there, unfortunately. Just Gargamel and a net. But there you go, that's Gargamel. That white on the back is supposed to be there. That is actually like where his jacket's supposed to be ripped. But yeah, you get Gargamel. You get... Right, here we go. Here's one of your West German ones. He is a magician Smurf. So we've got the hairdressing Smurf. Again, Pio, West Germany. We have going to bed Smurf. We have, and this one's a good one because I actually checked this one out. We got Happy Weekend Smurf with his Steiner of beer there. Because that's more than a pint. He's definitely a German Smurf.
Look at how the mouth goes up. Really bizarre, isn't it? The mouth kind of... I've never seen that one before.
It's out there. I did have a quick peek. We've got Smurfette on a roller skates. So, pretty cool. What else we got? We've got Papa Smurf doing an orchestra. Now, the ones I've shown you so far, they're all original vintage, West German.
This is not McDonald's. This lot is
not
this
isn't the McDonald's. This is the flute playing Smurf.
Were they sleek? Or were they sleek or something?
They were done by Schleich and by Pio. Pio, is that how you say it?
Yeah. But yes. Say that after a few beers.
Happy birthday, Smurf? Or is he buzzing Smurf? I don't know. Look at his eyes.
He's going to meet the mother-in-law and he's like, oh.
Yeah, because maybe this is Happy Birthday Smurf. I mean, I don't know what he is. He's like, hey.
Happy birthday, Smurf.
Oh, he's already been to the party.
Hang on a minute.
That's him before.
He looks like he's a bit creepy. He's a bit like, oh, I have my parcel.
Saying that, though, I've just picked this one up, and that one's a McDonald's one. And I said, there is a couple of McDonald's ones in here, and I'll let you know which one. So that one is a McDonald's one. But it shows you, like, again, going back to McDonald's toys, which one's the one you paid? Hey! How you doing, Andy?
I see you Wednesday.
Right. Scuba diving Smurf.
That's good.
Hey, Mr. Whitbread's in the house. How you doing, Jay? Hopefully you had a good show today.
I went up to see him today.
That's one of your German ones. Yeah, I nearly did, but I had the Sky person come round. It was raining. I was saying to Johnny, I've got listing to do, and I just didn't have the time in the end. Was it any good? Did you get treasure? We'll talk later. Let's sell Smurfs. This is probably my favourite of the lot. Anyone that knows me, we've got a Western cowboy Smurf. Look at that. He's even got a 45 in his holster.
That's a bit of me, that one.
We've got Papa Smurf. I nearly didn't let this one go because this one, I'm like, they wouldn't do this now. And it's a bit of me. Papa Smurf on his pipe. Look at that.
Is that not a saxophone? It is a pipe, isn't it?
He's having a pipe. So anyway, moving on. What we got left? I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, we've got His Majesty Smurf.
I like that one.
So that we're still on the West German ones here. Got DIY Smurf
They're so cute, aren't they?
and what is this one? I nearly said playing the Boogle Smurf, but he's not. He's got a trumpet. So you got a bit of a band going on here with Papa Smurf as the conductor.
One day at band camp.
Band camp, yeah. Right. This is the last. This is the last of the West Germans, and that is Dessert Smurf. I don't know. He looks happy anyway. Look at that.
Oh, would be with a cake like that.
Right, moving on. These last few ones, these are your Mickey D's ones, and we've got Guitarist Smurf, we've got Guitarist Smurf, and Guitarist Smurf.
I think the record.
Is he one of them guitarists that when he saw it looked like he smelled dog poo? You know when he does like this stuff.
Then you got one with a Happy Meal. And these weren't in the picture, but I found them when I was found it when I was sorting out the other lot. We've got McDonald's also done a plushie Papa Smurf. Now just to top it off, I've got another little extra that wasn't in the picture, and it's Smurf related. I thought, go on, I'll chuck that in as well. And it's not a toy, but it is quite cool. A Smurf's clock.
Oh, behave.
Look at that with Smurfette on it.
Why didn't you put that in the picture earlier?
Because I found it after doing the pictures.
Said, why didn't you just put it in the post to us?
It's not old, this one. Like all the little minifigures I showed you are old. I think the McDonald's ones, I don't know, they're early 2000s. And I do believe these were made by Schleich. They are as good quality as the vintage ones. They are marked on the bottom. I can't read the signature, but some of them are pale and they're 96. So,
right.
And the clock is 2012. £10.
Let's say, I'm thinking like those bags. Their bags are going for 15 quid on eBay each.
Yeah.
So that's 45 quid in the bags. Let's be nice to them and let's say, we're at the car boot sale and we've gone, yeah, love, you can have them for a tenner each. That's 30 quid, right? Then you've got 20 odd Smurfs.
Do you want me to count them? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 vintage Smurfs there, like as in vintage West Germany, early 80s, late 70s. Then you've got another 1, 2, you've got another 5 McDonald's minifigure Smurfs. So that brings it up to 21 of those. You've got plushie Papa Smurf. And then you've also got Oda the Smurf.
Some of them vintage ones though, some people charge quite a bit per Smurf, don't they? So
and the dirty old Smurf, dirty Smurf from the Wu-Tang Clan. he's got look at that for a fact. But if you have him like that, he won't look so bad in your collection. But have him like that, he's the ODS. So it's a nice little lot if you're into Smurfs. I'm sure someone out there is bidding and going, yeah, that's cool, that's wicked, I can do something with that. I can give that bag to so-and-so or use it when I go to Lidl.
For me, the Smurfs are cool, but the 3 bags, without a doubt, wicked. Sammy's like, as a girl of a certain age, they are very cool. And now you've thrown that clock in, and our weird big one, because I've not seen our weird big one.
No, I couldn't find anything on it neither. Like I tried to look it up and then I Google lens it and eBay lensed it, but
we all know the expensive Smurf, yes?
Pardon?
We all know the expensive Smurf and why it's expensive.
No, educate me, because I probably know and I've probably forgotten.
Well, I know quite a lot about this because at the time it was happening with Dungeons and Dragons. So obviously the Smurfs is in America, Bible Belt, banned. Smurfs, everything about the Smurf is anti-Christian. Everything.
Oh, because it's like, like you say, Dungeons and Dragons. They start saying it's like
all of it.
demonic and magical and witches.
They even do cynical stuff like they say there's only one Smurfette and there's a village of these Smurfs. There's lots of things.
Blimey.
They have problems.
So the Americans dislike Smurfs, is that what you're saying?
The Bible Belt in America with what was happening with Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
It means that at a certain time, the right-wing Christians weren't having it. But a lot's changed since then.
But obviously, they released the Praying Smurf, which within 6 weeks was pulled off stores, burned, defaced all across America. And if you ever find a Praying Smurf, I know collecting now, they'll give $8,000 for it. Straight away.
Wow.
Rummage through them tubs at the boot fairs, then.
Oh, mate, yeah. Didn't McDonald's make him?
Jesus.
Full on praying one. Go online, have a little look. Don't be confused with the diving one. Don't be
Yeah.
with the diving one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
anyway, look at these lovely bags unused. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Vintage. God, what? I reckon they've got to be at least like 40 years old, these.
With no disrespect for even Sammy'd wear them, like have them to put stuff in or like, do you know what I mean?
I know. I sold a Care Bears one recently. I know Smurfs not Care Bears, and I got, I think, about 40 quid for it. I know they're only going for 15, 20, but I think that's because some of these came out a little while back, and someone must have had a few of them, and that's why they're on the market. I mean, I'll be honest, I bought these in a job lot, and I had about 8 of them to begin with, and I've sold a couple, and I've got a couple still. But I just wanted people to have a bit of a choice.
I like them because when you go into the, what's interesting, we obviously do the toys, Rob, and that's brilliant and everything, you know, we love all that. But then you see that type of thing, and I bet there's where I am now, Nottingham, there's loads of these vintage shops, even on the high street springing up, and you walk in there and you go, hang on a minute, that's a Smurf bag, or that's a Biffy bag, or that's like a Miffy bag, or like, there's all these things that in the past you've passed over at the car boot sale, and now suddenly this stuff's selling in vintage shops, not even vintage toy shops, in clothes with women and teenagers and students and buying.
It's almost like characters are becoming retro before we even know it, you know, like little Yoda on a bag or Jar Jar Binks. I know a lot of people hate him, but I think he's hilarious. But even the face of a certain character, and the same with the bags. You could go into any old clothes shop. I mean, there's one in Rochester. It's called Dorrit's Old Clothes Shop or something, and they specialise in old vintage clothes. And it wouldn't surprise me if they've got probably Smurf bags or things like that. You know, that sort of thing.
This, I'm just reading the back of it, it says made in the USA, but it says imported from Europe in Italy. So I think the smell is Italian, and it was imported to the United States, and the bottle on that was probably made for the American market.
So my question to you, Vic, right? Really quick. Is it aftershave for Smurfs, or is it aftershave that smells of Smurfs?
Well, it smells like blue tack.
Aftershave that smells of Smurfs, I would have thought. It says Brainy on the back, Brainy Eau de Toilette. So I assume if you use this,
when I buy my
it's
shower
going to
gel,
enhance your intelligence. You'll be like Chat GPT on a Furby.
You know, when I buy my shower gel, it says how many lemons they've used in the bottle. Does it say anything about Smurfs on that?
Only 56 Smurfs were used in this bottle. No, don't say anything like that.
It's sold. It's Vic, it's sold.
Good.
And I gotta be honest
they
with
got
you,
a barge in.
I think this set, genuinely, this one, I would have thought would have gone for a lot more because we thought this was a 50 quidder. Anyway, me and Sammy, because those bags are beautiful. Have a look online.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry, Vic, but you've done it again. You have supplied the world with a bargain. 21 quid.
Beautiful.
Wicked, we've got a bargain there.
Well done, Rob.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I got Dungeons and Dragons in 20 minutes. We got to sell a Game Boy. Right. Are we all ready? Let's get him on big screen. Let's get the main man in. Ladies and gentlemen, don't mess around. My advice would be, you know what these things are worth. You know what these games are in. Get that bid in eye. Go.
Hello. I'm going to start it out with a game in it. So we got a Game Boy, obviously. I've put batteries in it, but he's very clean on the inside. I've sent Johnny the photos, Vic the photos. I sent them to Johnny, but it's very clean. So I put the batteries in it. I'll try and be quick because Johnny's in a rush to play Dungeons and Dragons. So we got a red Pokemon. I don't play Pokemon. I only bought it thinking I was going to get a Tetris one, but I didn't. So we turn it on.
Perfect. No lines. There's no lines on that screen, chaps. Look, you can see. That's the main thing. For me, that's the main thing. If there's no lines, you're laughing. It's not yellow. We got a bit of sound there, mate.
Yeah, we got sound.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So other than that, you got the Game Boy. Can you hear that?
It's on the screen. Put it right up to the camera.
I can't really see with that light. But
we can see it's working. That's the main thing.
All the buttons work. So we got there you go, Pokemon.
Isn't it Pokemon?
That one's Pokemon, and then you got
I love it, man.
that one there. They all the games work. So if I turn that one off, take the red one out, put the blue one in the right way.
Can you do me a favour before you do that? Can you show me the back of the game? Because they're going to ask. Show me the back of the game. I've checked this already.
They want to see the games up close as well, just to make sure that they're.
Yeah, so it's proper sealed. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All original.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
It says Nintendo at the top of them as well. It don't just say game or something like that.
No, that grey one says Nintendo Game Boy.
Yeah.
So does the red one. So does the blue one. Yeah. So they're all. I don't know. I bought this a while ago to play Tetris, and
what's that one? Fist of the North Star.
I don't know.
You don't know. Is it foreign one?
Yes, Vic. Fist of the North Star. And that's got Game Boy at the top. It's got Made in Japan, patent penned on the back. So it's got some sticker, but
it's a little bit used, but it's 30 odd years old. So,
but like I say, they all work. Always give them a little blow. I should have done that, but I'll turn that one on again.
I don't see that game that often, Fist of North Star. I mean, I'm not an aficionado, but
I did check online a little while ago, and it came up with. I mean, some of them were selling for 35, 40 quid, but I don't know.
It's a solid. I'll be honest with you, it's a solid. I would give you 15 quid for it. Like, it's one of them.
Yeah.
15.
But
you might
Game Boy
for it, but
the Game Boy itself is very clean, as you can see.
It's lovely. Yeah.
It's not really a bad mark on it, I suppose. The volume and all that works, and if I turn it off, take the batteries out. I got offered a Game Boy Color the other day off a friend at work, but I said to him, we'll see, but see what happens. But yeah.
Right. Look.
Well, if there's any stuff like that you don't want, you can always chuck them my way. Rob,
I'll buy
mate. Retro gaming.
I'm assuming that everybody knows what we're bidding for here, but just so everybody understands, these are sold prices on eBay. So these are not this even without the game. Well, that's just the games.
I can't see it. How much is that? How much is that?
So that's 45 quid for the two games.
Yeah,
that's what CEX charge for one of those games.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going. I know you're looking at eBay. If you have a look at the CEX price, like what they sell it for, I mean, I know we shouldn't have to compare our prices to all these places, but just to give the general public there's a bargain here because you've got good stuff, mate. Those Pokemon games, I know it's not a bit of me or a bit of you. We're a bit old for it, but
yes.
Definitely people want them, and the transfers on them look really clean, like the stickers. What are they telling you, John? What's the red one going for in 40, there?
So they sell for 40, they buy for cash 23, and you can get £23 voucher.
I told you, like they sell them for about 40 quid. Those games.
The blue is 35 sell, so that's 45. That's You've got £80 worth of retail game there, like, and that's not made up. Well, let's do the other way then. if you went to tomorrow, you buy this, and then Tuesday when you get it, if you walk into the game, they'll give you £16 for the blue one, and then they'll give you 20 odd pound for the red one. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just want to make 35 quid, you could just do that without we giving money away, right? I hope they bid in. I can't see Rob. We done luck, so
that's all right. I can't see the comments and all that anyway. So
right,
you're blind like us.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
I'm looking at okay, no. Let me get this picture up on the screen for you guys because
this is an amazing lot. They should be bidding already. And
yeah, man, I don't even know where it's at, but the auctioneer is saying that she's not going to keep it open for much longer.
Remember, if you're bidding on YouTube and you're bidding on Facebook, there might be bids at the same time as you bid.
Yeah.
So you have to give the auctioneer a little bit of time just to work everything out in case. Because I know one of the guys that I spoke to was interested this lot was going to be on YouTube and not Facebook. And I know a lot of you guys are on Facebook. So I'm just putting it out there. But what a good lot that is. Look how clean that is.
There's some things we bring on the show when you go, they will sell because they're cool. And then there's other things you'll go, well, they'll sell on the show because there's a lot of it. Then you get a lot like this and you'll go, that will just sell. Like you don't need to do anything there. We could have talked for the last 10 minutes about anything else and they still hold in the background.
Mad, isn't
it? Iconic. Mr. Rob, before I go, I'm going to put you on the screen as well. Can you just behind you?
Yeah.
Over your shoulder. That's a driller, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we have a look?
I paid quite a bit for it. Well, a little bit, but.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Very, very mint example. I don't want to drop it, but.
I love it. I love it. I've been waiting all show to ask her.
Thank you.
Where will we see you next? What are you doing next? What toy show are you doing, Rob?
I'm doing Chatham at the end of the month.
Chatham, Ken.
Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll be doing Chatham this Saturday. This Saturday coming. In Medway. Zooks, sponsored by Zooks, or run by Zooks. Little Adam. And then next one after that is Sandown, so I'll be there. And I've got a whole load of new gear to show off.
To unleash.
Yeah, to spread. Yeah. Star Wars, mask. Yeah, just trying to thin down the mask a little bit. But
I look behind you and there's loads. Like there's a load behind you in boxes behind you. You're aware of this, yes?
What's that? Sorry? A load of masks?
Quite a lot of masks behind you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say to you, Johnny. A little while ago, you had a picture up and you had a volcano behind you in the box. I wanted to ask you about that. You had the volcano van.
That's the one that does that, isn't it?
Yeah, the motorised one. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's sold.
Never mind, I've got 3 of them already. So.
That's what I mean. By the sounds on it, with all this Star Wars you got, I'm coming to your house this week. I'll come this week for a cup of tea. I'll bring some cake. Anyway.
Lovely.
Vic, I've had a lovely show.
I've always had a good show. So
I love it. Do you want to see what it's sold for? Do you want to see it?
Are we done?
Yes, bargain. I think this is a bargain price, but everybody's been fair as well.
Lovely.
That's it. Yeah, that's a bargain. Yeah, 90 quid.
That's a good price.
Well done.
That's a fair price.
Lovely, jubbly.
Well done.
Price for that.
Well, it's only sitting on my shelf, so I'd rather go to someone that's going to play with it. So there you go.
Well, enjoy it.
Brilliant.
God bless you. Well, to everybody who's joined again tonight, there's not many left by this time of the show, but there's a couple left. God bless you. Rob, we love you.
You too. Nice to see you guys and everyone in the chat. I'll have to go back through it and see who was on there and say hello at some point.
I can tell you there's a lot of love for you tonight.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
I don't know. You're a nice guy. Right. Anyway, God bless you, Vic. So we do again next week.
Yeah, next week again. I'm not sure who we got on, but we'll sort something out ASAP. So
We will have worked it out by Wednesday.
yeah.
God bless you all very much. Have a lovely week. Go and follow Tats and Toys on Facebook, Instagram, and give me a shout when I'm coming over cake and tea. I love you.
Yeah, give you a share. Yeah.
Keep
See you,
going.
guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Monkeys Emporium, the coolest vintage toy shop in the universe.